Basketball teams all across the region, all across the nation fight to keep their seasons alive. Baseball teams are just getting their season started, and few events signal the start of a new baseball season like the Wildcat Classic at Hickson High School. And this afternoon, we had an interstate showdown at HHS. It's the Silverdale Seahawks taking on the Mountaineers of North Murray, who've made the trip up from Chatsworth. Silverdale leads at 3-2 here in the fourth, and Silverdale has got some good connection. Caleb Kilgore with a base hit in the left, but Kilgore didn't get to enjoy his time on base for very long because how about the arm? And the North Murray catcher, Cooper Baldridge, right on target to catch Kilgore at the bag. Nicely done. Still in the fourth, 2 on for the Nears. Braden Parton pops this straight into center, and it gets down. And here comes the runner, and we've got a play at the plate, and we've got a collision. Griffin Flood crashes into Silverdale catcher Jacob Shelton, but he can't hang on to it. So that is a run on the board for North Murray, and it's a big one as it's the difference in a 4-3 win for the North Murray Mountaineers. But it's not just baseball that has recently begun. How about some soccer? We're, of course, just 96 days away from the World Cup on Fox Chattanooga. But, folks, you do not have to travel far to see some awesome talent on the pitch right now. The 7-time state champion Dalton Catamounts, one of the premier programs in America, are currently ranked 11th in the nation, and it is a milestone night for Dalton's legendary head coach Matt Cheeves. One went away from a 500th of his career, and you knew the Catamounts weren't going to be messing around with an achievement like that on the line for Coach Cheeves. Dalton scores 4 goals in the final 9 minutes of the first half as they dominate Woodland, 8-1 to improve to 7-0 and get win number 500 for Coach Matt Cheeves. But of course, we've got plenty of huge basketball ongoing all over the region, headlined by day 2 of the SoCon tournament in Asheville, North Carolina. The Chattanooga Mocs men, they were in action after the women, but earlier today, we had a semifinal showdown in the women's bracket as the top seed in the tournament, UTC, took on the Paladins of Furman, and the Mocs, they got it cooking early, picking up right where they left off from Thursday's win, up 8-0 to start. Kai Elizalde somehow getting this one to drop. The SoCon Player of the Year, Elizalde, would put in 28 points in this one, but Furman had the early response as they would tie it up at 16. But the story from the Mocs win Thursday was Gianna Corbett. She hit 6 threes and dropped 20 points to lift the Mocs to the semis, and boy, did Corbett keep it rolling in this one. 5 threes made today, 10 total field goals, 29 points. She adds 13 rebounds as the Chattanooga Mocs pull away from Furman 76-65 to punch their ticket to the SoCon championship game on Sunday.
Our group right now is on a mission, and you can feel that with our defense, you can feel that with our intensity, and I'm really, really proud of how they've responded and how they've come out.
We figuratively and literally lit a fire to let it all go going into the conference tournament. So I think that boosted our confidence, you know, losing those 2 games but still being the #1 seed. We've worked hard for it, but we knew that we weren't satisfied with it.
Yeah, you can tell the way the regular season ended for the Mocs with back-to-back losses. It had them angry for this tournament. Now they're just a win away from winning it. Chattanooga and Sanford in the SoCon title game tips off Sunday at noon in Asheville. Today was day 1 of the men's SoCon tournament. Chattanooga is the 8th seed, taking on the 9th seed, the Citadel. These two split their first 2 meetings, and boy, was it a battle in the all-important rubber match. Back and forth, incredibly tight throughout. So fast forward to the final 10 seconds. Tied at 85, and a big-time bucket for the Bulldogs. Sola out of BC is made for March, and so one final chance for the Mocs. They said it's overtime. Colin Mulholland's 3 is off the mark, so that is a wrap on the Chattanooga Mocs season, one filled with plenty of struggles. UTC falls in the opening round of the SoCon tournament, 88-85, as they finish the season at 13-19. Plus, up in Clarksville, 2 incredible high school basketball seasons have come to an end. Notre Dame falls to USJ in their first Final Four appearance ever as Boyd Buchanan puts up a heck of a fight in the semifinal against BGA. Boy, it's such a busy time of year in sports. Basketball hitting its crescendo, baseball and soccer getting started. It's days like this that we absolutely live for. Stick with us. We will be right back.